Hey, this is my percussion teaching video with 4-mallet grip. Okay, that's Bernadette. Hi. Okay, so 4-mallet grip. So you're going to start, we're going to pretend this table is like a marimba. So you start by putting both of them in front of you, about hand length apart. And then, so the inside stick on each hand is going to be the one on the top. So it's going to be like on top, inside on top. So you're going to take the inside stick and cross it over that so it looks like an X. Okay. So then with just your right hand, the way we're going to grab this is your third, fourth, and fifth fingers are going to wrap around, and your index is going to be in the middle, and your thumb is going to secure the other side. So just kind of pick it up. Nice. And then flip it this way. So you want to, yep, you got like a nice grip going on here, and then your index in the middle, and then make sure that your cross, the inside sticks on the top. Perfect. So now we've got it situated in one hand, and you're going to want to kind of just make sure we can keep it here, and then make sure that this is even. Yeah, like the length. Perfect. Okay, so now go ahead and pick up your other hand. Good. Okay, so flip them over. You should still see the crosses. Inside one on top. Good. So then you just kind of set it here, and make sure you're not gripping it too tight around, because if you squeeze it too much, then like you're not going to get the movement that you need. Cool. So now, if we're sitting like this, usually this space right here is about a third between the keys. It's like a picture, like a C to an E. Okay. So to make that space smaller, just kind of move your index finger up, and then, so now you're at like a second, and then here, and then you could push about probably a fourth while you're here. So first, let's just start, so let's just pretend we're playing like a C and an E. I just kind of hit the table. Yeah. So you want to make sure for mallets, your movement's all going to be in your wrist, so not too much movement at your elbow. And then different from when we did our snare drum video. So there you kind of just like threw it down and it would bounce back up because of like the way that the mallet with like the rubber. But now obviously if you just throw it down, it's not going to do that much. So we still utilize the tap stroke that we talked about, which is where like you start and end at an even height. So you just have to make sure that like there's going to be a little bit of rebound, but like you have to actively make sure you're picking up your mallet. Nice. Okay, so now let's do that, and let's do that twice, and then slide your fingers up so it's like in a second. Okay. Twice. Okay, so 1, 2, ready, go. Slide good, and then go out. Yeah, no, you're good. Okay, let's do that one more time. So let's start with it out more. Good. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay.
I feel like they're like falling out of my hands.
Okay, so then in that case, maybe try and slide them up a little bit more. So you've got a little bit more on the end.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So let's do out 2 and then pause, and then we'll slide. And then we'll do 2 more.
So you're just like literally just like.
So where we are right now, your thumbs, or your middle finger's got like this curve, and the pointer finger is like the same way. And then when you want to slide in, it's like this top part, like between your nail, is what's going to be between. Okay. Yeah, so just like that. Okay. And then when you pick them back up is when you can slide them back in. And then, yeah, like it takes a little bit, like sometimes I still come undone. So let's do 2 of the wider ones, and then we'll stop, slide them in, 2 short ones.
Okay.
1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, so that's just going to take a little bit of practice. But yeah, because I have a lot of trouble sometimes with like the stick is rolling in your hand. So then maybe that is a cue that you can work on adjusting these 3 fingers on your grip, because you don't want to be too tight, because then that creates tension and that's not good for your body. But if it's too loose, then you're going to feel like you're rolling. Okay, so now, real quick, we are going to do how to make the interval even bigger than this. So like if you had to play like a fifth or an octave.
Mhm.
So I'm going to set this down just to show you. So we've got the cross, you know, we're all good. So then, now you're going to make like a claw, like a C with that. Yeah.
Oh.
And then it's going to do that way. But you need to make sure that your hand looks like a C, so you've got that curve in this top one, because that's going to help you like adjust if it needs to be bigger or smaller or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're not going to do too much moving when we're in this one, because that will take practice.
Mhm.
So we'll just move these back in.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, isn't it? So now we're here. Right, good, okay. And so now we're just going to practice like all four at the same time, trying to get all four mallets to hit the table and come back up at the same time.
Okay.
Make sense? All right, so 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Okay, nice. So now let's go left, right, left, right, oh. Cool. And now can we do opposite? So
Okay.
yeah, so now it's just like a bunch of coordination exercises. So doubles in this hand.
Okay.
I can get mine. There we go. Okay, so doubles in this hand. Good. And then just make sure when we're doing this, we're not losing the good wrist. So like your wrist obviously isn't going to look quite the same, but it's the same thing here. Everything is moving in your wrist, not or like in your forearms.
Mhm.
So not as much like in your elbows or anything.
Yeah.
So just make sure you have a good like rotation.
Mhm.
So the last thing we'll do is just one more coordination exercise, but we're going to make sure that we're focusing on our forearms. So it's going to be like a little bit of a mix. So we're going to do 4 of these,
Mhm.
4 of these, and then just 4 of these. But we're not going to like stop between.
Okay.
So it's just really 12 straight beats. So
Okay.
4, 4,